Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here, and today we're going to do obviously the 100-day project, and we are going to make a collage strip, which I find them quite hard to do, but we're going to challenge ourselves and do it. And we're going to put it in a little matchbox, matchbook sort of thing. I've got a few things cut out here. I probably should have gone downstairs and printed out some more little things, but we'll see how we go. So first let's make our matchbook. I'm just going to grab some paper. Oh, why don't we let's just grab this bundle here and see what we've got here. So they're not going to be that big. So I could use a plain paper, or I could use, maybe I'll use that. And then, I don't think I'll use that one. Maybe something like that as well, just to do two different ones. So what I need to do is just, I think I'll just tear it down. I want it to be about, maybe, I'll do it maybe 2.5. No, yeah, 2.5 inches wide, more or less. Just give that a rip. Oh, actually, it's not quite, because then I've forgotten the border. Anyway, it's a bit less than that. So I'll probably just cut that off. Now, this is just regular copy paper. They're going to be narrow, because inside we're going to put the collage strip. So we'll do this one. We'll do two. I don't know how, and this one I'm just going to sort of eyeball it. I'm not even going to measure it. Just rip that off. So this one's a bit wider. You're probably thinking, goodness gracious, what is she doing? I just think this is going to be a fun thing to put in a journal as an extra little fun thing to use, to rip up. So let's do this. And I'm going to back it with some other paper, like with some book page, I think. Just get some glue paper. Took me a minute to figure it out. So I did watch, oh gosh, is it Sharmane Coquilla? I'll write her, I will link her in the description box so you can find. I came across her. I can't remember what she's called on Instagram. But you know when you go on Instagram, just in they have like it's kind of like where you go and search if you want to type in something to search, but also they show you random things, like, you know, suggested things to look at. And I found her there. Probably actually when I was, you know, scouring new ideas also for Roxy's weekly challenge. I think I came across her then at that time. So I'm just putting some book page on the back, and I just need to, oh, I've got some glue there, and I need to add a bit more. Now my glue is a bit mushy, a bit hard actually, not mushy, it's hard because I left the lid off. I did realise last night, but it had been off for quite a few hours. What have I got on that side? I've got painterly sort of paper, so we need just to have another scrap or something else. Maybe we'll just put another bit of different book page there. Yes, I found her then. When I was doing my Roxy's weekly challenge. I think I like those for journal pages. Let's just grab the scripty area. Go into the scripty area, we will. Yeah, I found her then, and I had seen this strip, and I did give it a go, but I didn't enjoy doing it because it's really hard. But I'm going to give it another go. I might use that. Tear a piece off. I don't know which way is going to be the up. Should have checked that. Anyway, just put that there. And now we'll trim off. You're probably thinking, goodness, what is going on here today? It's just bizarre. I'm just trimming off the excess. Oops. Go on, over you go, hop off. Oh, right, so we had the survey of the camera. It's so funny how everybody's so different. I got a lot of, it's perfect, and a lot of, well, I think I got a bit less that it's not, that you prefer it higher. So I've raised it, the camera a bit higher than, but I don't know if it just sort of falls down by itself. I don't know. But anyway, I have raised it a bit, and so it's still close. It's still closer than my my last one that I had that I'm not using anymore. But it's a bit higher than what it was yesterday. So, because I didn't find I got sort of unified answers. Everybody's different. Everybody likes to see. Some people like to see, which is less people, but there are some that like to see the whole surrounding, the whole mess that's on the table. Shall we say the whole mess? Let me try it with this one. And some people like to see it up closer. And I think the majority of the answers were up, the closer view was, they enjoyed that more. But, so anyway, I've compromised. There we go. It's a long-winded way of saying I'm compromising, and I've lifted it very slightly, but it's still close. And I will try not to go off screen. I will try very hard. So, and then you were quite unified, except for a couple, in saying that the smaller book plate was better. So I thank you for that. That was what my instinct was feeling as well. But I wanted to double check, because you never know. Put that aside. And these are the types of things, these little projects. So Sharmane sends out a lot of, I'm going to use the same paper again. She sends out a lot of, it seems like pen pal sort of stuff. So she makes all these fun little things that go in her pen pal things. And I think that pen pal projects can adapt really well for, shall we say, journal paraphernalia. You can include it into your journal. I'm going to fold that over. I wanted to do it on the last one, but I couldn't because I had all of the excess. Yeah, I think they can be really fun things to add, interactive things to add, because I think that pen pal sort of things that are sent out are very interactive. And so, and I think they're just great to adapt to journals. So let's see here. I think this will be fine. I would keep this one like this. So I'm just going to create my matchbook now. I should wait till it's dry. Now, Sharmane did hers differently in the sense that she used index, she measured, she had measurements. I'm not having measurements because that wouldn't be true to me. And she also did a gusset. A gusset is where it's a bit wider at the bottom. I'm just going to crease it like that. Isn't that pretty? That's upside down, but who cares? So I'm going to staple that. I'm just going to staple it very closely to the top. Oh, no, I'm not stapling that at all. I'm lying. That's not what I'm doing. I'm leaving it like that. I need to create my strip first, ding dong. Lucky I realised. Well, I could have taken the staple out. And this one, I think I might fold the flower up. I'm not doing any measurements, just eyeballing it. I just want a little flap there. Let's see, maybe a bit more than that. Let's fold this like so. There. And then, and that's upside down, but it doesn't matter. And that needs to fold down much lower like that. And that's that one. Okay, so they're going to be our two matchbooks. You're really thinking, goodness, what is she going to do now? I've got glue on it. Okay, so I had this under paper. When I was doing the envelopes, the painted envelopes, the swooshing, if you go back to those videos, underneath the swooshing, I had this piece of paper. It's not quite finished. Normally I would do more swooshing, painting on top, and then cleaning my brush. And I just cleaned my brush off. And then when I ran out of, when I finished, I just swooshed the leftover paint on there. And they were very soft, pretty colours that we did when I did those envelopes. So I thought this would be perfect to use for the strips, because you're not using just a white piece of paper. It's got a bit of colour on it. And so I'm just going to put this on here. I like that. And tear it. Put my ruler on, flush to the book. So I've left it overhanging so that when the strip is done, I've got my ruler upside down. Wrong way. It won't tear very well like that. When it's made, it will go. It should fit in the book. And I'm just going to tear that off, and I've got a nice base to work on. So that's going to fit into that one. See, just a little bit gap in on either side. And then I'll put that aside over there. And then I've got this one here, which is a bit narrower. And these can just be tucked into a pocket. What fun. So let's just line this up. This is a good idea. Line it up on the mat. Although I can't see down the bottom, it doesn't matter. So there's not really any point in lining it up. Put that there and tear it down. Okay. Put that aside. Let's just double check it's going to fit. And yes, very good. So let's just keep them. Well, actually, I want to work on them side by side. So I need to put down a piece of paper. Let's just put down a big, because I'll swoosh paint over this afterwards. We'll just put a nice big piece of white paper down, like so. This one I'll put over here. It doesn't matter, I can remeasure them afterwards. That's the wider one and that's the narrow one. We'll just put those over there. And the first thing I'm going to do is do some stamping, I think. I've got this stamp that I got from AliExpress. Now this one is upside down. I might turn it around because I just leave them on the plastic. Let's just double check. I'm going to use brown. Let me just double check that. It was upside down before when I was using it, so I'm thinking it's going to be right now. Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to put a little bit of ink. I'll put it down. I'm feeling a bit awkward. And I'm just going to randomly stamp. It's a very nice script, this one. And I don't care if it's crooked. It's going to be crooked. I'll do this one. I might not do them together. I'll do one at a time. So that's why you have your paper underneath, to catch the excess. I'm on screen, yes. Just slide it up for you. Put a little bit there. And now I'm going to do a bit of... Oh, I should tell you what colour I'm using. I'll tell you that in a second. I'm going to stamp. Just lift that up and stamp there with the numbers. I like a mix of numbers and script. Maybe a bit more. Oh, helps if the lid doesn't come along with you. I'm going to stamp up here. I'm going to get very dirty hands because I've got my hands all over it. And then I need to put some on this side. And stamp there. So that one's done. We'll move that one out of the way, and now we'll do this one. Maybe we'll change our stamps. I do love that script though. It is beautiful. I'll put that over there. Where's my wet one? I won't clean my hands until after. I've got this one. This one's from Makey Stamps, and the ink is Pinecone Versafine Clear. So it's a similar sort of deal. Just go along and maybe even use your secondary colour. Secondary, like, you know, stamp it twice, so then it goes a bit more faded. And I've got this one. This one's kind of going gross. Oh, it's got a little thing stuck to it. Trying to see it's that way. So we'll just do some of the random numbers on here. It was an El Cheapo stamp. And it's not faring so well, but it still stamps, so that's good. Okay, that's a bit of a hot mess, isn't it? It's okay, we will survive. So, let's clean my fingers off now. I like this one more, but I'm sure it'll all come together. Now, what I want to do first, before I start doing my little collagey bit, which is the hard part, what I want to do is create my folds. So I'm going to put this in here. Actually, I could even staple it in now. Why don't I staple it in now? So open up your flap, like so. and then just center it and staple it at the top like so. And I'm going to work on it in there. I think that's what Sharmane did too. She worked on hers in the thing. Have I stapled them, done the wrong ones? I think I have. It doesn't matter. They still both, oh yes I have, I've switched them. Wouldn't you know, that would be just typical. But they still fit. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I need to create my folds. So it doesn't actually work out exactly, the folds, with this paper. Oh, it might. No, I'm going to have a little bit, left at the end. So you could tuck it under. See, I'm going to have that bit left there. What I might do, well, I think I'll tuck it under that way, so that we don't see the white. Okay, and then that will close like this. And this is very cute. Isn't that cute? And then we'll do fold up this one, fold it up to there. This one I might do a better job. And that's going to fold under. And then that tucks in under there. I think I did the distance between that. See the distance there? I've done the distance better, and I haven't got any glue in there, so I'll have to fix that. This one I've done too much up there. It makes it a little bit harder to fold in. And I'm also going to do my usual thing as well. And I'm going to snip the corners off because I like that look. And I will snip the corners off here. Like so. And I like it with the decorative paper. I'll snip those little corners off. Just gives it, finishes it a little bit. And now we will work on our strip. So I'll probably remove this paper, it's going to annoy me. I'll just move it out of the way. And we'll just work on the table. Might not get both of them done because they do take a while to do. So just pull it out, open it out. And I'm just going to work from the bottom up, I think. So yeah, just take your, I like to start sometimes with a bit of, this is my little sample here. And I haven't decorated it, but I did struggle with the folding. I've got multiple folding happening there. So that's I did give it a go. I'm going to fold that back actually, that way. So that way you don't get the thing. And I folded it so it tucks under there as well. And I didn't do it the right size. So that was my sample trying to figure it out. So that just tucks in there like that. So we'll start with a little bit of book page. So that's always sort of breaks the ice a little bit. Don't want the white bits. Get my blue paper. Am I on screen? Yes, I am. I should be. Get my glue. And I'm determined to conquer these things because they really are lovely things. And I'm just going to put book page, work my way up and have some book page on there in different spots. Take that bit off. Maybe I'll even put it on sideways. No, I might put it on there. It's the same book page as what's on the inside of the matchbox. Matchbook. I always say matchbox. I can't help myself. Let's get it wrong. Matchbook. So it will blend in a little bit. But then it's going to be ripped off and used for collaging. That's the idea of it. But I think if you make one that you really like, then it's going to be one of those hoardy things as well that you might never use. Okay, so that's like that. And if you think about it, like each little piece that you rip off is going to go somewhere different. So you don't need to think of it as a whole. You just work in little sections. Okay, the next thing that I would like to use is also these. Now, these were just label stickers, not the shiny ones. You've got to make sure you get the matte sort of regular paper ones. And I coloured these in with the what are they called? The Ohuhu pens that Lulu, textures, markers that Lulu has, the alcohol ones. So, and they just have this really smooth colour. So that's what I did there, and I'm just going to stick this piece here. And I've been using a bit of my faux sheet as well. See, these were the vellum strips that we did, but these are on painted paper. And I wanted to see where, I haven't pulled out for a while I think I've got them over here somewhere. No. Oh, yes, these, look at this, everything's attached. That's more scraps in there. I could use some of those. Some of these bits too will be fun, I think. The stamped book page. Put that there. Now that is on the crease, so I'll just make sure I glue that really well to make sure it sticks. Before there was this random man, he rang my doorbell. There's two, like there's a front and the back, and I couldn't tell where, and I went out the front door and I'm like, there's nobody there. And then I heard talking, and it was this man. And he'd obviously rang the neighbour's doorbell as well, so I don't know, maybe he was selling something. I don't know, but I thought if he rings my doorbell again, I am not answering. I don't like it when random people ring the doorbell. I don't mind if they're, you know, I'm obviously excited if they're delivering something. That's different. But this guy, I don't know what he wanted. So these are just these little grid stamps that I got. I stamped these. I did them with you guys with the Roxy's Weekly Challenge at some point. And I did them, I got them on AliExpress. So they're no brand. So anything is a go on this, just little pieces of paper that you're going to collage. And I'm just liking these colours together. I think I might like a more narrow. I like this. It's like having that, it's like having the, you know, you can buy washi in these sorts of colours. I don't want that bit there. Because it's not also 100% opaque either as a paper. That's annoying, it's all sticking to me. Okay, and then what else would we like? I've got also bits and pieces of digital. This is, I think this was the digital that Lulu did when they did, Steffi did a botanical. Oh, I think I like that there. I'll just take a little bit off because it's too big. So lots of gluing of little bits. Am I on screen? Yes. Make sure you glue them down properly, which I don't always do. You could then get out more stamps and do more stamping over the top if you want to. I don't know if I've really... Oh, washi tape. Washi tape's a good thing. This has got pretty colours. Let's use this here and there. So I'm sort of really working in sort of sections. Maybe just put that down there. Just blends in. So we're really using all the things, aren't we? We need a bit of, oops, we need a bit of, or I'll just stick that there. Just need a few pretties. Maybe put that there where that blob is. That's better. Probably don't need to exaggerate and put too much on. Now I could probably look at focal points. Focal points are hard. I did cut out all these little, I had some little things with butterflies on. I thought they'd be pretty. Like that's really pretty. And then what you can do is just rip that bit off and maybe tear the bottom off. And then you use it in your collaging. Actually, that butterfly was coming off the edge. I might prefer it. Where's my folds? I might prefer the butterfly up there. But then what will... Oh, I could put a label down there. How about it? Yes, I'm going to... See that butterfly was on the edge of the illustration. And so I thought I'd have that on the edge. So I'll put the butterfly there. And we might grab a Tracy label. I did pull them out. You could also, you know, stamp something. Put something stamped there. But we do have a bit of stamping going on already on the thing. So I'm thinking I might just use, not that one. Wait, I've got the bigger sheets where I've got more options. I like to have options. I clipped them together so I could find them easily. Here we go. the first one. I think a blue one. Let's see if I can find a blue one. Oh, I like that. Let's go in and get that one and see what that one looks like. So yes, I normally do cut all of these up vaguely. So, and then I put them in my little thing. Once it starts to become really messy, that's when I snip them all up. So, cut that out, and I'm going to put that there, or there. Now I liked it in the first spot, so we'll put it there. Oh, and I didn't put any of my fascia on. We'll do that as well. So that's going to go there. It might be on the crease. I hope not. I've lost sight of where my crease is. Let's see if we can have this. Just a pop of pink. See, oh no, that's the crease there. So that, see that one there like that? But you might not rip it like that. You might rip it here. You might rip it there. It doesn't, you don't know. So I need to get, see what I mean? You need to make sure you get enough glue so everything sticks. I'll see about that in a minute. Let's see what's going to be next. Have this little, that's cute, isn't it? I might like that one up there. No, not on this one. I think I liked it on my original one that I made. I'm getting into a mess now. I tied it up before I did this video. Maybe we'll just do butterflies on this one. That's cute. I think I'll do that. Do I want anything popping on there? Maybe not that one. Let's just grab this. I like that. Oh, I've got the grid there. What about a bit of blue? Remember, it's going to go transparent. I think I'll put that on there. I just feel like I need another colour. See, it goes transparent. Oh, and the other nice thing to do is to cut out frames. Oh, it's half a circle. So you could stick those on there too. Just showing you all the options. Oh, I love that. Anyway, we'll look at that with the next. So I'm going to glue my little butterfly on there. So this one might be a butterfly one. And then what you could do, you could stamp. So if you were sending it out on Happy Mail, you could stamp on your cover. So just say you fold it all up like that. That's what you're going to see when you open it, close it, and you could stamp here, like on another piece of paper in a frame or something, in a label, and you could put butterflies. And so when you open it, you know these are your collage strips with butterflies on it. I think that'd be fun. I think we can have another label here. I think I'm going to put labels here and there just to fill in the gaps, because I'm not going to put another butterfly there on the crease. So let's have a look here. I do like this one. I mean, the possibilities, I always say that, don't I? But the possibilities are endless of what you can stick on these things. I think I'll have that there. Yes. And you don't have to cover everything, because don't forget, you're going to rip bits off. Well, you might not. You're going to rip, in theory, you're going to rip bits off and use it here and there in your projects. And I think it's nice having it kind of not too long as well. So Sharmane did hers a bit differently. She actually stapled in a whole lot of different papers, one behind the other, and then had 3 to work on. So I'm not doing that in this one. I'm just going to keep them fairly simple. So here's another one from the same thing. I could put that up there or down. I quite like it down there. Maybe over there. No, there. in there facing like that. And then we need something up here. I'm just looking at my, I could have another butterfly. Oh, here's another one. Yes, I think I'll put that one there. And again, I think that's a nice surprise when someone gets a journal and they open this up and they get this nice, pretty surprise in it. So I think I'm going to consider that one done. Now, what you could also do here on this bit, you could put a pocket here and have like extra butterflies. Like a nice pocket there with little extra butterflies would be really cute. Or you can decorate it. Or you could put a label there. What about a label there to take notes? Like you could have a big label. Like that one. Let's see what else there is. I could trim that one down. No. I've got this purchased one. No. I'm always saying no. It's on sticker paper. Oh, no, that one blends in too much. Oh, I love this one. But would have, oh, isn't that pretty? Doesn't quite go. Oh, that's washi tape's not sticking down very well. Oh, we need to do some more label. Oh, we've got those labels. Nope, I'm not going to stick any labels in there. They're not doing it for me. So anyway, but that's an idea. You can decorate there. I think maybe I did have a piece of vellum flying around here. Where's it gone? It was here. It was like before I turned on the video, I had a little piece, not vellum, tracing paper I had. Where's it gone? It's hiding. Here it is. Found it. Not very strong though. So you could put that there. And then just slide little extra things in there. Anyway, I'll leave that. Food for thought. Just tuck that in there. And there you've got your cute little thing to tuck in a pocket. Could put it... Oh, why don't we see? Where's the thing? These AliExpress ones. One of these, I'm thinking, could be good. There, even up there, oh, up there, covering up the staple. Let's do that. Cover up the staple. And there you could write butterflies or something like that. Although now I'm thinking, cover up the staple, but do I want to cover up the staple? Because you might want to unstaple it and then staple another strip in there. So I'm not going to cover up the staple. Put this down here. I've changed my mind because I thought about it and knew what I could put up here. I could just put a little piece of washi tape and the washi tape easily comes off. That's what I'll do. A little piece of washi tape. So I'm going to stick that on there like that. Covers that up, but you can easily take washi tape off. There we go. There's my little booklet. Cute, and that can go in a pocket. Now we have this one. And then we have my other one, but I'm not going to get them all done. I'll just do a little bit on this one. So let's, oh, I love this. Let's put some of this. So this was just a strip of digital that I had. And I backed it with the double-sided tape to create paper. We'll call it paper tape. We won't call it fascia because it's not transparent. We'll just call it paper tape. So I'm going to put bits of that here and there because I love it. might interfere with my composition, but you know, you just cover it up if it does. I don't want that. What's this? No. I did also have, let's just have a look here. See, something like, some of these would be nice. Let's just tear this trim. Little piece of trim. I might just do one little section. It's a bit wide, so we'll just tear a bit off and stick that somewhere else. I think that's really pretty. Put that there, or there, or there. I think that needs a bit of glue because that didn't have any tape under it. I think I'm going to put it down like that. So very good for those teeny tiny scraps. I have a bird here. I don't know if the bird will fit though. But little bird could be cute. You might have to chop that. Oh, I like that up there. I will chop the tail off. I'll just chop it. And we have a little bit of book page, I think. Maybe put the book page. I don't want to cover up too much. Yeah. And chop the tail off. Let's do that. He won't feel a thing. Get rid of that. So you need little things to decorate with to do this too, like little bits and pieces, like you know, labels and washi tapes, real ones, faux ones, whichever you prefer, or both, all of the above. I'm going to put the bird on there. I'm going to snip the tail off. Because he's just coming into the scene. I'm so used to using things that are printed out that these are actual photographs of butterflies from a butterfly book. I find them sometimes too intense, the colours in them. And so I tend to always push them aside. I did cut out this little flower. I mean, this is a good spot for these little things too. Maybe put it there. Might have that one up there. We need something else. What's this one? Oh, that's a little yellow one. I don't think I have enough. Like, I could do this one all birds. I think maybe I will do that, but I won't be able to do it, finish it in this video because I don't have enough birds, little birds, printed out. I'm just trying to find... Oh, here it is, my Tracy folder. Actually, I could put something like that on there and then find a bird and stick a bird over the label. I'm going to stick that there. So do cover up a bit of the background. As I always say, you put things, you glue them down to cover them up. Get this one. I think these strips do lend themselves to little labels as well. I think they, you know, they're a little bit like doing, it's kind of like clusters really, isn't it? But in a strip form. So you could use a cluster formula and do your strips. See, imagine that, like if you just look at that and you stick that on something, decorate a pocket or a page with it, and you've got instant decoration. It takes you a little bit of time to do the strippy part of it, but it's a nice thing to have to whip out for a change. Now, I just wanted to see if I did find a smaller bird. See, these birds are all a bit big. There's that bird again. That bird was a good size, but we won't get the same bird out again. I don't think I did. I went through them all before. I could cut out that one. I think I'll just print them out a bit smaller. Oh, I might have used the smaller birds already, so I won't decorate that. I could put a little bit of something down there. Let's do that, but I won't finish decorating it until I go and get some more birds. I have a piece of, oh, that's pretty. I need to have a phoshi making session. I think we need to do that again. Yes, because I think it was Lucy, not my Lucy. Lucy who comments, she's in the UK, she comments on my videos. And she, I think it was you, Lucy, I want to call you Lulu, said, why don't you put your tape on the back of the tracing paper first and then do your designs. And I thought that was a fantastic idea, and I would like to give that a go at some point. I'm going to have a little piece, a little piece of book page, I think. Maybe there or up there. No, down there. I'll put it down there. Yes, so I'll be in search of little birds to put on this one. I haven't decorated that bit up there, but I think I'll wait till I have a bird. Oh, I was going to put it up there. Was I? I can't remember. And then we could have, oh, we've got the stamp bits too. The stamp bits are good. Oh, that's a good stamp, that one. I like that. But that's red. Let's see what I have. Oh, I love this, even though it's all wrong. I love it. I'm going to stick that right there. That's, look, Carriette. I love it. It's just aesthetically pretty. So that's just stamped on vintage or old book page. So that's going to be in there. And then I haven't put a focal point on there. I wonder if I've got a stamped bird. I don't think so. See, these are pretty. That's just a stamped piece of paper. That could go up there. I like that. I might tear it a little bit. Just tear the sides because I've got a bit. I could just very carefully tear that bit up there. Oh, now I have to tear the bottom as well. There you go. It's all torn. I'm going to stick that on there. I like that. I said I was just going to do birds, but who knows? You thought I was going to let you go, didn't you? That's going to go there. I've still got room for a bird, so I'll leave that. Do I want any bright pink? Up there. I might have a little bit of pink there. Oh my goodness. We might be here till tomorrow. I might have to give up on this one. Got it. Well, I think I have. Got it. There we go. Oh, thank heavens. Where was I going to put? I've forgotten now where I was going to put it. Oh, here. Was I going to put it there? Oh, no, I'll put it up here. I've changed my mind. It's crooked. There we go. Let me just look in here 1 more minute. See if there's anything else that I might like. Oh, these were good for these sorts of things too. Stamped numbers are good. But I'm not going to put it on this one, but I might put it on the other one. And little pieces of paper like that are really pretty as well. So these, I'm just giving you ideas of lots of little things. Little piece of mark making there. That's cute. But I might put that on the other one. So now I'm finding all kinds of stuff and I'm wrapping up the video. anyway, I think that'll be it for today. We'll just recap. So we've made the little match book. It's hard for me to say matchbook. And let's just fold this one up. So if I had a longer strip of paper, if I had finished the whole thing and I tore it the other way, I might have ended up with that and not having to tuck that under. I haven't decorated this one, but you can. So that's my little matchbook, and then you open it and you've got all bits that you can rip off and use in your projects. And then you could take the staple out and then do another one. Replace it. I love this. Isn't it pretty? So thank you, Sharmane, for such a wonderful idea. I did adapt it a little bit to how I, to what I like. And then this was my original one that when I was working it out, and I haven't decorated that one yet. Well, I've done a bit, but I haven't finished it. But you could even just leave it like that and then have it ready to go for something. And that probably needs some decoration on the outside of the matchbook, say it a million times. Yes, I'll probably decorate that one up a little bit. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that and have fun with it. Remember to make your matchbook first and then add your strip in. Don't staple it though. I nearly stapled mine, remember? So yeah, so I've finished those off actually, and then I'll try and I'll put some photographs at the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching and have a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.